I want to say this, and a lot of people probably going to be mad at me, but this whole division faction isn't working. I'm not feeling it, and I can't even say it's Braun and Bronson's fault. I feel like just Seth Rollins doesn't do factions well when he's leading them. Now, it's not the same thing with the Shield because there were three individuals that were playing their roles very, very well. So he wasn't really leading this faction on his own. So this one doesn't count because this right here, this trio. And then if we're talking authority, Seth Rollins, again, that was a different level right there. JJ Security, that whole backing of Triple H and Stephanie, again, another goated thing. But again, Seth Rollins wasn't really leading that because it was part of the authority with Triple H. Now, this is where it starts to kind of like go downhill and kind of fall flat for me when it comes to Seth Rollins leading a faction. When he was with Buddy Matthews and the Authors of Pain, it just something just wasn't clicking. And I feel like Seth Rollins was the one who came out of it better than anybody else. Now, I'm gonna touch on this part a little bit because it's happened during the pandemic, but like I think this is a weird part of this faction too because again, nothing really came out of it. They tried making Buddy Matthews or Buddy Murphy at the time, but again, nothing really panned out of it, and Seth Rollins was the only one who came out looking better than anybody. And now the Vision. Again, it's I don't feel like Braun and Bronson are getting anything out of it when it comes to this faction. It's not the same dynamic when we had Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns and then they were building the bloodline. It just doesn't feel like it has that kind of strength or it has that ability to be a formidable faction. Like Braun and Bronson, they're two badass wrestlers, but I just don't feel like they're going to benefit from being in this faction with him. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that Seth Rollins and factions that he leads don't work. When it comes to this dynamic, it should have just stayed Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. Let's go.